Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I sure hope you have your snacks. I have mine. Welcome to MWA Money in the Bank. Making his way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 170 pounds, Darby. Allin. Now making his way to the ring from Plainview, New York, and weighing in at 227 pounds, he is your MWA Intercontinental Champion, MJF. And is for the MWA Intercontinental Championship. MJF, being immature as usual as our ring announcer, introduces the match. I'm ready. The competitors are ready. Ring the bell. Both of these two competitors, in the short time that MWA has existed, have created a strong hatred for each other, with Darby Allin wanting the title shot, and here he comes with a big right, but it misses. It misses. Exploder suplex, and it hits the referee. Just like that, MJF is in control of this match, and Darby Allin, the back of his head, is driven into the mat. MJF, more strategical, able to play those mind games that you might find other competitors cannot withstand. Because now MJF picking up the damn near corpse of Darby Allin and pins him up against the ropes and starts with those big rights to the back of the head. Targeting that neck area or that side of the head could be very damaging to Darby Allin, as he does throw himself around a lot. And with that damage already caused to his brain, you never know what could happen. Now working on his back with those elbows, those forearms. Darby Allin's fighting back though. Shoulders to the abdomen, the midsection of MJF. This match is going to come down to the very last minute, very last pin. Well, obviously, since it's only one pinfall, but Darby Allin is getting worked on by MJF with those rights. And Darby Allin bouncing slowly, almost a big left hook by Darby Allin, and throws himself across the ring. Just like I was saying, Darby Allin has no control or self-preservance at this point, as he's up on the top rope already, looking to hit a coffin drop and end the match prematurely. Here he goes, coffin drop hits to perfection, and there it is, the pin. That's got to be it already. New champion, but no, the referee is down, and he's out for the count. The referee, the one who was supposed to keep this match fair, is now out of play, and Darby Allin checking on the referee, but he gets rewarded with a big right elbow from MJF. These two competitors are willing to give it all for this match on the biggest stage of it all MWA has ever had yet. Now those rights again from MJF, who seems to be getting more shots in against Darby Allin, but I think Darby Allin has caused more damage though, with him pushing off of MJF and sends him to the outside of the ring with that big boot. MJF looking to do some other damage there, but Darby Allin, resilient as always, is going to fight back, not going to let MJF get the upper hand on this match. And Darby Allin has him lined up. Darby Allin, a speeding bullet, quite literally, as there you see, rebounding off the ropes, speeding bullet, knocks MJF into the ladder, but damn near sends Darby Allin out of the arena as he got launched halfway across the ring. Arena, as I would say. But that did a lot of damage to MJF and Darby Allin. Referee has to check on both doing his job, and so far doing his job pretty well, minus being knocked out and missing a pin. Darby Allin, how convenient that he's posted up in front of his own image, one of the key corner pieces of this company, I would say. Fans love him, I love him, and who knows, maybe this championship might even love him at the end of this. On the left, you see the old MWA Intercontinental Championship, and on the right, you did see the new MWA Intercontinental Championship. Darby Allin getting one of his crazy ideas, climb something tall and use it to your advantage and jump through somebody, which, of course, isn't a bad idea, but you don't want to cause too much damage to yourself too early in the match. We're only 5 minutes in, possibly 3 minutes in, and here we go. Here's the consequences Darby Allin could face as MJF is up on the ladder and pushes him onto the big coin jar. The coin jar, the piggy bank of MWA. As you see, I am stacked with cash. Now, up on the coin jar, Darby Allin. Oh no. Heat Seeker onto the ladder as Darby Allin falls all the way down. Oh my god. MJF might have just concussed Darby Allin. Not might have. He most definitely concussed Darby Allin. Possibly even gave him a brain bleed as he's cut open there. That Heat Seeker off the coin jar onto the ladder caused so much damage to Darby Allin. But who knows? That was a pretty hard move to do without doing too much damage to yourself. As he suplexes Darby Allin's back of the head. And the cover, 2 kick out. Kick out at 2 by Darby Allin, but as I was saying, Darby Allin got suplexed the hell out of onto that ladder as he's busted open, and he's busted open good. Now that elbow misses, connects with straight steel of the ladder. MJF gets some feeling of stealing this match as Darby Allin goes flying out of nowhere, sends MJF into the ladder, and cracks his head open on it. And there you see, now he's leaked open too. Both competitors have been cracked open by each other and are ready to continue with this match if one of them can even stand up. Darby Allin has been tormented so far in this match, but has landed quite a few good shots on MJF himself. Darby Allin retreating, which probably isn't the worst idea, trying to get some separation from MJF, but he was just playing cat and mouse. Just playing cat and mouse. The strategicness of Darby Allin coming in clutch here. Now he's working on MJF with those elbows, those forearms to the head, trying to choke him out now. Foot across the throat. The size 10 boot of Darby Allin across the throat of MJF. He's laid out on the bottom rope. Oh no, Darby Allin looking to end it all here, possibly. What in the world could Darby Allin be thinking? He missed the coffin drop and he drove his spine right through the apron of the ring, the hardest part of the ring, and now he's being choked out. He's bleeding profusely. I don't know, that's too much blood loss. He might be out cold. Darby Allin is out cold, possibly. MJF not letting go of that chokehold he has on Darby Allin, now using the leverage of the ring ropes to get a better grip around the throat and cut off oxygen to the brain of Darby Allin. Finally, let's go. But would it be too little, too late for Darby Allin, as he seems like he's out cold? He has not moved 1 inch after he's been choked out from MJF. Now you can see the cut on above MJF's left eye getting a bit bigger, and now he hops up on top of the rope. Does a catwalk across the ropes. Risky but fancy. High risk, high reward is what they always say, right? Let's see if this can get a high reward on against Darby Allin, but it's not going to work. Darby hits the ropes, sends the ropes right to the nether regions of MJF. The risk was too high. As you see, the blood is starting to cover MJF's eyes. And a Canadian Destroyer, what a move! What a move! Darby Allin, what a move. Canadian Destroyer off a catwalk, off the top rope. That is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Not in my wildest dreams would I imagine this happening. But both competitors have already exhausted themselves, given it their all. As Darby Allin has not moved, neither has MJF. He might have just broke his neck. That was an insane maneuver by Darby Allin. But what the hell, MJF just hit the referee off the apron. Oh my god. There's no referee anymore. MJF has to find the cheap ways around everything. And who the hell is this? Is this MJF's disciples? MJF's students, as I would say, I guess, beating the hell out of Darby Allin. Now he's screaming at MJF to get up and pin him. No, he can't retain like this. Darby Allin has worked so hard. He won this match, I would even say. He won this match, but the disciples of MJF helping him out, and he's going to go for the pin. The disciples waking up the referee. He's freaking out. 3 count, no. Darby Allin has lost. MJF retains, only with the help of his disciples. Can you believe what we just saw? MJF is still your MWA Intercontinental Champion, and Darby Allin seems defeated. Look at the carnage around ringside. So much chaos caused from one match. But MJF walks out victorious in said match.